and Nipsey Hussle. You know, that's something I wanted to really talk to you about.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy to me,
Shit,
man. Nipsey Hussle,
it's
man.
crazy to me. Shit, it's crazy to me. Well, this shit crazy because how this happened is now this wasn't even supposed to happen like this.
Mm-hmm.
So how this happened is I was at Atlantic Studio in Atlanta, at Atlanta Record Studio. That everybody recorded that shit, and I remember I was down there with Dusty. Dusty was recording the Evergreen album. I remember walking through the little part, the little lounge area part, and I seen Lauren London.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knew at that time I was in love with Lauren London. No disrespect to Nip or Lauren and none of that. Everybody knew at this time I was in love with Lauren London. So I'm like, damn, nigga, I can't believe I just seen Lauren London. So I turned around and said, fuck that, I gotta go speak. I turned around and go speak. I see her sitting with Nipsey. I was like, what the fuck? Nipsey in this bitch too at this time. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, oh, this nigga talking to Lauren London. What the fuck? Whatever, I just speak. So I said, fuck it, man. I want to meet Nip. So my homeboy Thomas and shit, my homeboy Thomas Tucker and shit, he ended up introducing me to Nip. I told Nip I fuck with his music, whoopty woo, blah blah split, man. I want to do some work with him. She said, let Thomas know what we gotta do. We get, make it happen. Took me about maybe 2 months to think of the record I want. So I remember the nigga Helliver had a record that Future he did for Future.
Helliver again.
Helliver had a record he did for Future. I said, hell, man, this is the beat. Hell, please, please, I need this beat. Helliver took the beat from Future at this time and gave me the beat so I can use for Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
Sent the record. A week rolled by. I'm like, damn, I ain't get the verse. 2 weeks rolled by. Damn, I ain't get the verse. 3 weeks rolled by. Damn, I ain't get the verse. I said, man, I ain't getting this verse from Nipsey, dog. It's over. One day it was like 3 a.m. Thomas sent the email to my motherfucking verse. He was like, yeah, the acapella and the record was in that bitch. Nipsey sent the verse. I'm like, damn, I got that bitch. So boom. I'm like, what I got to do to get this bitch cleared? The nigga end up clearing the bitch for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Cleared the record. Got that bitch popping. I seen him. He came here probably earlier that year, whatever year that he got killed. He came here early that year. It was cold. I remember because we had on coats and shit.
That was when he came. He linked up with GT and
Yeah,
Payne and all of them.
and Jay Will and all that. He came to the villa
Okay, yeah.
on Greenfield and
Yep.
shit. And I told him I want to do the record. I want to come out there and do it on my birthday in July. He said, you know what, we can do it. Let all this marathon shit roll down because that's when marathon was out. He said, let all this shit die down, whoopty whoop. We gonna make it happen. And unfortunately, he got killed March 31st, I think it was that he got killed. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But Nip was another dude. He was solid.
Yeah.
He respected niggas' grind, and he was one of another person that was pushing forward the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I respect him. He taught a lot of game too, like to
I
everybody.
got a lot of respect for Nip, man. Like I done had Nip as my wallpaper for years, bro. People don't get it, man. When they say he a legend, they think just because he passed it was that.
Yeah.
Bro, if you really listen to his music, tap into his whole movement and his brand and what he was doing, man, like it was like, second to none, man.
Yeah. Nah.
Nipsey was so different,
One
bro.
of a
He had a
kind.
lot to offer to the world. He gave a lot still, but I still feel like he had a lot to offer.
Yeah.
So that was sad to hear that news,
Nah,
man.
for real, for real.
For good people out there like, yourself and somebody I would say like me, I feel like, man, if it can happen to him, it can happen to me.
It can happen to anybody.
Yeah,
that
so
shit fucked up, man. But he made me realize though that yo, the people you left behind, man, don't really love you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your hood, I felt like that make it feel like your hood ain't got no love for you, dog. That shit happened in your own hood, bro. Like that shit is crazy. Like that shit really gave me anxiety after that, dog. I already had like anxiety just being around motherfuckers I don't know because I feel like I'm so vulnerable. Like anywhere I go, I don't know if a nigga trying to, if he want to shake my hand, what's up? I fuck with you, or a nigga,
or if you're an enemy.
or if a nigga on that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got no enemies, but nigga, that hater turn niggas like
to turn nigga to the enemy.
You feel what I'm saying? So
and you don't know where it's coming from.
Man,
you just living your everyday life. You don't know these people. They walking up to you, grimming you at the gas station. You don't know if they want a picture, if they just
on some bullshit.
They just mad you to mess with one of their girls or something.
Anything.
You ain't respond back to their DM.
Anything, man. So Yeah, I got a lot of anxiety after that shit happened, dog. Cause I'm like, dog, y'all let this shit happen to Nipsey, bro.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, that shit crazy. Yeah, man. So rest in peace, Nip, dog,
Yeah,
man.
long live Nip.